Welcome again. We're still looking at bearings and distances. This is the second video. So if you've not seen the first, quickly run now and see the first for you to understand this topic appropriately. Okay, so we're moving on. Don't forget I said for three-figure bearing, measurement starts only from the north and you're to move in a clockwise direction. And I did tell you that if the starting point is the north, at the east we have 90 degrees, at the south we have 180 degrees, at the west we have 270 degrees, and back to the north where we have 360 degrees. So it's easy for you to find out what region any angle falls in. But we're going to be taking some practical questions right here, and I know you're going to enjoy this so much. But before we take these practical questions, there's something we have to look at on the bearing, and that is the word from. It's a four-letter word, but very important when it comes to bearing. Like I explained in the first video, that if you do not know the location of my house, and I describe my house using the Ace supermarket, it means that before you can locate my house, you have to first of all locate the Ace supermarket. You have to first of all get to Ace supermarket. And that's why this word from is very important, because you're describing a point from another point. So, for instance, a question says that the bearing of A from B is 200 degrees, for instance. It means that when I want to answer this question, I have to ask myself from where? It says from B. So, whatever I'm starting with has to be B. I have to start from B because it says from B. It means if I have to locate A, I have to go to B first of all and then turn 200 degrees. Okay, let me show you what I'm saying practically. Okay, so we have the bearing of A from B is 200 degrees. Don't forget it says from B. So we have to start from B. So I mark the location B. This is my location B. And don't forget my measurement starts from the north. Okay, the bearing of A from B is 200 degrees. So now I'm at B. So I have to turn 200 degrees to get to A. The question is, where is 200 degrees? If you follow my first video, you know that 200 degrees is right here between 180 and 270 degrees. So I draw a line right here. The line has to join to the origin. Right here, I can stop the line at any point. So I have a line now. Wherever I stop, I'm going to draw my second location, which is my A. So this is A and this is the north of A. So the bearing of A from B is 200 degrees. I located B. I turned 200 degrees and I turned 200 degrees and then I got to A. Now the next thing I need to know is that I need an angle that is less than or equal to 90 degrees before I move ahead. But what was giving me the question is 200 degrees. So it's not less than 90 degrees. So what I'm going to do to what was given to me, I was given 200 degrees, is to subtract the last bus stop I passed through. I was coming this way from here. I got to 90 degrees, bus stop 90 degrees. I passed there. I got to bus stop 180. I passed there and then I got to this place where I drew my line. So the last bus stop I passed through was 180 degrees. If you subtract that from 200, you have 20 degrees. So it simply means this small angle here, this little space here is 20 degrees. So now this is what we have. This is the representation of the question. This is 20 degrees. This is the bearing of A from B as 200 degrees. Now I can decide to find the bearing of B from A. B from A. How do I find the bearing of B from A? From A means go to A. So I'm going right there to A. This is A. I want to find the bearing of B from A. Now I have to first of all transfer this angle to the other side. Now this angle is less than 90. I told you we needed an angle less than 90 degrees. So I have to transfer this angle from B to A. How do I transfer it to A? I check what it is alternate to. Now there's something called alternate angles, but I'm going to show you a quick way to recognize alternate angles when you're dealing with bearing. Now this 20 degrees is between the joining line and the south. It's between the joining line and the south. The opposite of the south is the north. So the 20 degrees is going to come between the north and the joining line. If your angle is between the south and the joining line, it gets to north and joining line because the opposite of the south is the north. So right here is my 20 degrees. So the bearing of B from A now, from A, and don't forget we usually start from the north. So we start from the north of A and move clockwise, only clockwise, until we get to the line that joins them together. And this is already labeled. So my answer is 20 degrees. In 3 figures, that's 0 to 0 degrees. Whoa, quite interesting. But to make you understand properly, I'm still going to take a few more examples. Do come with me. So come with me to the next video. I'll take a few more examples there and I'm pretty sure you'll understand it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.